All right, you guys, so we are going to continue this whole process of writing equations of lines. All right, and yesterday you got a review on how to do that given points, given 2 points, given points and a slope, and then being given a graph. All right, and now you are going to have a table, okay? All right, so you have to understand that there is certain information in the table that can help you do the problem more quickly. Okay, so I'm going to show you how in this example, and I can't guarantee that every table will have this. So you have to understand there's kind of two approaches to this as you start working on the problems. Okay, all right, so here is my table right here. Okay, and I want to write the equation of a line. They want it in slope-intercept form. So slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b, okay? All right, and I can also use my other equation, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. All right, I would just have to pick a point and label that x1 and y1, and then I'd have to pick 2 points to find my slope. Okay, and I'm going to talk about that in another example because this example, I get to do this y equals mx plus b really quickly. All right, and why can I do that? It's this point right here that I've put in pink. Okay, if you look across the x, okay, this x row, and it doesn't matter if it was a column or if it was a row, however your table set up. Okay, this right here, this 0, okay, is the y-intercept. Okay, it is the point 0, comma, -4. That -4 is b. So right here in y equals mx plus b, I already have my b value. Okay, it is -4. So right underneath it, I could write -4. Okay, and I could also bring down the y and the mx in just a minute. Okay, so I already have my b really super fast, super easy. Okay, and you've already been taught on how to find slope from a table. Okay, it doesn't matter what 2 points you pick. Okay, how do I get from 2 to 3? Well, I add 1. How do I get from 0 to 2? Well, I add 2. Okay, and then remember slope, I'll write it over here, is the change in y over the change in x. So make sure you just put y over x. So that means my m is 2 over 1, which is 2. So now I have my m. So I just go right here, okay, and right below it, I write 2, okay, and then I just fill in the missing information, y equals 2x minus 4. All right, now in this particular problem in Delta Math, I already put the y, so I just put 2x minus 4, submit my answer, click yes. Okay, you can see, okay, we talked about, all right, okay, you can see the same thing is in your explanation. All right, so let's look at another one. All right, so new problem. I'm going to do another new problem. There we go. Okay. All right, so here's my example. Now I'm not going to recopy the whole table, okay, because I'm just going to do this really quickly. All right, so I can see right there in my, okay, if you can see my mouse right here, okay, I've got my 0, -6, so that means I know b equals -6, okay, and I know that in my x, okay, if I just write down, I'll just real quickly write down 2 of the points. So you have a reference in my notes. So let's just say I used 1, 1, 2, 8. All right, to get from 1 to 2, that's plus 1. To get from 1 to 8, that is plus 7. So that means my slope is 7 over 1, which is 7. Because remember, this was x, this was y. So I put y over x. So now I know that m equals 7. All right, so that means my equation is y equals value in the x row because you have the y-intercept immediately. Okay? All right, so now I'll come back in another video and we'll talk about what happens when you don't have 0, -6 and you don't have that y-intercept.